That right there, ladies and gentlemen, has pissed off a ton, and I mean a ton of people. And I understand why. But I'm going to tell you this right now, and I know a lot of people aren't going to like this, but I don't care, because I don't follow the crowd. I don't follow the sheep. I create my own lane. I say what I believe. I don't care if people don't like it. You know, I ain't gonna lie. I might have to disagree with that one, Chief. Your boy Coach Prime isn't playing around. He's on BT this morning. If you don't know what BT stands for, it's bad timing. As when I'm speaking and making this video, he is currently tweeting out stuff, and I'm going to let him continue to do that, and we'll talk about that later tonight. So come on back for that video. I guarantee it. I promise it. We're going to have another video in a couple of hours, so something to look forward to on your Wednesday night. I like to see how these situations play out, so that's why I'm going to give it a couple hours, see if he says anything more, and see if anybody responds. As where it stands right now, he is taking up for his son and his star quarterback, Shedeur Sanders, and I don't blame him. In this video, we will not be talking about that. What we're going to be talking about is what has led up until Coach Prime speaking out this morning, and that is no other than his son, Shedeur Sanders, and also a teammate known as Kaleb Mathis. They've pissed off quite a bit of people on Twitter. We talked about this a little bit in last night's video. And hold on. Actually, you know what? I got to address this. Almost forgot about it. If you didn't see last night's video, you might want to check it out for some more context. But I'll try to sum it up here. As we all know, Shedeur Sanders, he came out and stated the Xavier Smith guy, the former Colorado, I believe it was defensive back / wide receiver, he was mid. And that is when Shedeur's teammate, Kaleb Mathis, tweeted under it and stated, oh yeah, he was. But he didn't just tweet that out. He posted a video clip of Kaleb Mathis himself cooking Xavier Smith in a practice. That tweet from Kaleb Mathis is now deleted, but fortunately enough for you guys, I have it saved, and come on man, it's Twitter. It doesn't matter if you delete something, people are going to save it. The reason I bring that up is because then you had people attacking Kaleb Mathis saying, bro, you only had 38-something yards last year, and then they were joking on him, talking about how he's only 5'9", 165 pounds, basically saying he's a skinny dude. And in that video last night, when we were looking at some of the funny jokes people were saying on Twitter, I stated, oh yeah, that brother Kaleb Mathis, he built like Starvin' Marvin. I believe, to be exact, I said something along the lines of, yeah, that boy need a cheeseburger. Matter of fact, he need a double cheeseburger. He needs to eat more protein. Obviously, joking when I say that. I'm not even being serious for a split second. But some of you guys in the comment section are like, Matt, come on, man. You can't be hating on Kaleb Mathis. And hey, that's on me. I'll take full responsibility for that. I should have clarified I was joking. If it came off as I was being serious, it wasn't that, and I do apologize. As far as it goes for the joke itself, I mean, come on, man. What are we talking about? This is friendly banter. It is the equivalent of you guys calling me Matt be bald. Me saying Kaleb Mathis needs to eat 3 double cheeseburgers and drink 3 to 4 milkshakes, that's something we all say to our skinny friend. Let me also talk about this. I don't even know if the guy's that skinny. It was just a joke that was going around Twitter, and I hopped in on it. I hate I even have to sit up here and defend myself. I just want you guys to know I'm not trying to roast Kaleb Mathis. That's all. Then you got my man Kenneth in the comment section saying, bro, you're not the biggest dude yourself. Come on, man. I know you're not hating on White Randy. I'm 6'1", 205. I bench press 275. I wouldn't say that's small. And this is what I'm talking about. He stated it's facts. Unlike him disrespecting Kaleb for the last time, I was not disrespecting Kaleb Mathis. It was friendly banter. I hate that some of y'all view it that way, that I was trying to rag on the kid. And yet again, I'll say it one more time, I apologize if you took it that way. That's my fault. Now, with all that being said, let's get back on track here with all this football stuff. So yesterday, Shedeur Sanders, he lit the world on fire when he tweeted out this. It got over 15 million views. By this point in time, I'm sure some of you have seen it, but I'm going to show it to you again. A former wide receiver was essentially calling out Deion Sanders in Colorado, in which Shedeur Sanders quote tweeted that article and stated, I don't even remember him, to be honest. Bro had to be very mid at best. That right there, ladies and gentlemen, has pissed off a ton, and I mean a ton of people. And I understand why. But I'm going to tell you this right now, and I know a lot of people aren't going to like this, but I don't care, because I don't follow the crowd. I don't follow the sheep. I create my own lane. I say what I believe. I don't care if people don't like it. Do I think Shedeur Sanders quote tweeting this and saying what he said about Xavier Smith, stating that he was mid at best, is a good look? No, absolutely not. But, and I have a really big but, you better believe this, I'm not opposed to it whatsoever, and it doesn't bother me. You know why it doesn't bother me? Because in a world and age where people are so scared of being themselves, It's really refreshing to see someone like Shedeur be himself. They say the apple doesn't fall too far from the tree. You know what I'm about to say next. Same thing with Shedeur and his father. Shedeur Sanders, just like his father, Deion Sanders, is unapologetically himself. Granted, with that being said, there is a gray area here. I'm not saying, and I never said this, that I liked him stating, oh yeah, Xavier Smith, he was mid at best. No, I'm not saying I like this at all. The only thing I've stated is, it doesn't bother me, and it doesn't make me mad like it has for everybody else. Let me put this into a better perspective for y'all. Shedeur is the type of guy where if me and him are hanging out and we're going to go to, let's say, Top Golf. Y'all know what Top Golf is. Or we're going to go out and eat, and he sees me walking out of the house and he sees something on my face or I got something on my shirt. He's going to say, hey, yo, Matt, you know, he's going to do it low-key. You got something on your mouth. You might want to get it off. That's the type of friend he is and type of person he is. And those are the type of people in this life you want to hang with. You don't want to hang out with the dudes that see something on your shirt or they see something on your face and they don't say anything. That's snakes in the grass. Sure, Deion and Shedeur, they both might be harsh, blunt, whatever you want to call it, but those are my types of people. Take a look at this tweet from Miss Emily Taylor here. I think it's a good one. It's not even the fact that Shedeur responded and said something. It is 100% what he responded with. Not a good look at all. My goodness. Miss Emily here's got a good point, referencing that, yeah, it's just the fact that he called another player mid at best. If you want to take it that far, though, okay, how about we do this? I've never heard of, with all due respect, this Xavier Smith guy before this article came out, and I've covered Colorado football just as close as anybody else. And I'm not even trying to hate on another man here, but a guy that plays for Austin Peay, I think all deep down, we believe what Shedeur Sanders said is true. And you could sit up here and say all you want, well, yeah, man, I get that, but he didn't have to come out and publicly say that he was mid at best. Well, you also have to understand this. Shedeur Sanders didn't even start this. He's just finishing it. And I'm going to divert back to this. We talked about this in last night's video. Xavier Smith threw dirt and shade on Shedeur Sanders' father and head coach. Wait a minute. Hold on. So it looks like a Colorado fan then quote tweeted Miss Emily here and stated, he said what he said in all caps, and also you're mid with a picture of Emily. Huh. You know, I ain't gonna lie. I might have to disagree with that one, Chief. I ain't gonna say she fine, but you know what I'm saying? She ain't bad. Hit me up. Might need Miss Emily here to hit me up in the DMs just for some research purposes only and to gather information on this, Shedeur Sanders situation. Locking back in here, Emily proceeded to quote tweet the quote tweet and stated, yep, like you're sorry, blank program, and posted a picture of the Oregon blowout, and we all remember that game, right? That goes back to something we talked about last night. That's a problem when you start trash talking. If you suck and you suck bad like Colorado did last year, people are going to bring up how awful you were. That's the reality of life, though. If you're a loser, you don't have any room to talk. It's the equivalent to you playing somebody at the park and you beat them 21-4 and they say, oh yeah, Matt, well, you're ugly. Okay, and you lost 21-4. Get off the court, buddy. Regardless of how you feel about this and whose side you're on, there's one thing for sure. It's really entertaining to keep up with. I'm on Shedeur's side on all this. Let me know in the comment section whose side you're on. Now, let's talk about what happened with Kaleb Mathis. He has since deleted this tweet, but I still have it. We've already talked about this. Kaleb Mathis, he was joking on Xavier Smith, also stating, yeah, he was mid, and posted a video snippet of him cooking him in practice. There's two ways you can look at this. Way number one is posting video footage of you going up against a former teammate in which you got the better of him in a one-on-one matchup. That could be looked at as a low blow. The Kaleb Mathis one's more intriguing to me, and I hate being this way, but I'm a fence sitter on it. I hate to sit on the fence, but there's one side of me saying, yeah, he probably shouldn't have posted that, kind of a slimy, grimy, low blow move. And then the other side of me is like, well, he's sticking up for his team, and, he's being a kid. I'm trying to give him the benefit of the doubt. It's a great situation as well. With Kaleb Mathis, I really want to give him the benefit of the doubt and say he was trying to crack a joke like I was last night. There's one thing for sure, though. All of this has stirred up quite the controversy, and I'm curious. Let me know your thoughts on all this down below. I'll see you later tonight, but roll it.